Welcome to the Esports Next official podcast. My name is Adam Joshua. Who do we have here with us?
My name is Michele Togashi. I am an assistant professor for Atlantic Cape Community College in New Jersey.
Fantastic. And how did you, what brings you to the Esports Next conference?
Well, I really want to learn more about it because I started teaching now for the esports next to this semester, spring 2024, when we started. And then I know that for the esport, there are many things that we still can learn because everything's always evolving, everything's always changing. And then these events definitely can make me connection with other people and also learn about esports.
That's fantastic. Yeah, this is the place to do it for sure. What do you hope to see evolve in your field?
Well, I know that technology now, especially like with AI, I think that for the games too, they will eventually just make new type of video games where even the players they can just maybe tell the characters to just say, okay, now you go and shoot or you go and walk, and so I think that technology would be something that would definitely make the esports also a little different, and then also not only the games but how you stream, how you know how you put like in the media. So all this I think is something that we're gonna all learn in here, all the last trends.
That's fantastic. Where do you see AI going forward? So you're saying that it could write the games for us, or it could help us write games?
I believe both because see now, like especially like the programmers, like they say that they are a little bit scared because
Yeah,
AI can take, but not only programmers. They say that they can take anybody's job, right? But then even those people that sometimes they don't have the right skills to have like a to write the games, or to use their language. But then if they like some kind of game and then they think that, oh, I have a good idea, now they can even have AI helping them to really put this idea in practice.
yeah, it should be used more as a tool rather than a replacement for humans, I would think.
Exactly.
Because I don't think they can genuinely ever like just take over what humans do,
Uh-huh.
but they can be a great tool. Say you are a programmer, but you can't figure out a problem, something's going wrong with your code,
Uh-huh.
and if you were to be able to use AI to debug it, then that's a useful thing. But we don't want it taking over jobs. It will take over some jobs, unfortunately, but it is a big advancement in every industry.
Yes, no, totally. I agree too. That's the thing. I think that AI will help us, like be our just a helper. Like honestly, like so don't be afraid. But it's good to know how to use, how to stay up to the trends too.
Yes. How do you think it might impact education?
Well, that is something that we are still trying to figure out. Like, it is a little hard because now everything happens so quick, and then even in terms of like assignments, assessments, like we need to still kind of see maybe redefine ways that we have to assess the students to make sure that they are learning.
Yeah, and are some of those students taking advantage of AI and using it to cheat?
Well, definitely we see some, so but that's the thing. I believe that nowadays what we have to do is we have to change a little bit the approach of how we assess them. Maybe now making just like, telling them to write a research paper is not the best approach anymore. They should maybe have more hands-on, so or other ways to assess them.
Yeah, absolutely. There are going to be people who do take advantage of it. Unfortunately, is there are ways to catch them though. If they say submit a paper about a certain topic, the ways you can tell that AI has generated it.
Uh-huh. Well, they do have some kind of they have like some tool called Turnitin, so they kind of can catch some of the stuff. But then, just because, as I said, everything now is so new, and the AI they make like amazing job of kind of making that looks like their own. So I'm not sure. I cannot say. Maybe there are other technology that are coming up, but so far, like it is a little hard.
Yeah, it's tricky, and because they could basically use it as a base and then add in their own kind of language to make it sound like them.
Hmm.
But that is also like kind of an advancement. Like rather than digging through different resources, they can quickly have AI get that all for them. Do you think there will be positive impacts with students with AI?
Yes, definitely. Like even for my students, sometimes I say, you guys now have a tutor for 24 hours, so you can ask sometimes AI and then they can also help. Like, not that you have to be still careful because as everybody's saying, AI is not providing like 100% like accurate. Sometimes you have to also do your part in research to make sure the answer it is correct.
That's right. Yeah, you absolutely have to check your work and make sure that everything's good. I
Mhm.
remember I went to school and our teachers would tell us it's not like you're going to have a calculator in your pocket at all times,
Yes,
which
exactly.
they were wrong about.
Uh,
But where do you see what do you hope to see for the future with education?
Well, I hope that AI, as we mentioned, right, for the future, is going to be just another tool to help us instead of, just students using as a cheating mechanism for them.
Yes.
So definitely they will help. Like for example, if some students struggle just to start some kind of paper or just to put their ideas, initial ideas together, I think they can help. But then in terms of like making the whole paper or they still students will need to have their own knowledge to know that whatever AI provide as an answer, it is right or wrong.
Yeah, that's right. And do you think how do you think it'll affect their learning, because school is so much about growth and learning who you want to be in the world. How do you think it's going to affect that?
Yeah, that is another, we don't know the right answer right now. I mean, we hope that, positively we're going to try to find a way to approach the students, make sure that they just learn because they have to understand that it's not about just giving, yeah, handling the paper or the homework. The school you go to really learn. So, it doesn't make sense if they just go, it's like, okay, I have I just submit my assignments. No, that we need to know that no, the assignment it is just to make sure that you are learning. So,
Absolutely. That is so amazing. Well, thank you so much for being on today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you. And why don't you give a little plug for yourself to let everyone know who you are and what you do?
so yes, I say my name is Michele Togashi. I am associate assistant professor. I'm sorry, for Atlantic Community College in New Jersey, and then I'm hoping to connect with anyone here. And thank you so much.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank